Yeah, welcome back to RSG Online 2021. And yeah, hello students, hope you're all doing good. And yeah, in this video, I'm uploading this third video based on the objectives of human resource management. As I have told you already, this is relating to the BBA, the Bachelor of Business Administration, and on the subject human resource management affiliated to Bangalore University. In the third video, that is in this particular video, I am speaking on the objectives. And let's recapitulate on our previous sessions. In the previous session, that is in session 2, we spoke on the meaning and definition of HRM, and now I'm moving towards the learning objectives. Yes, learning objectives of this session is, it provides knowledge on the various objectives of HRM, and it also facilitates understanding on the importance of HRM through the objectives set by the management. Yes, and then I have come to the objectives of HRM. Please go through this. We have the different objectives for human resource management. The primary objective of human resource management is to ensure the availability of right people for the right jobs so as to get these organizational goals are achieved effectively. You can add one more line here, right people for the right job at the right time also. That is also very important. It's not just getting the people for the right time, but the wrong time also will not work for as per our expectations. So getting the right people for the right job at the right time is also important. Now let's consider this various other sub-objectives. It is to help the organization to attain its goals effectively and efficiently by providing competent and motivated employees. Students, just focus on this. Competent and motivated, very difficult to get this combination actually. Most of the times we will have people talented and they will have lesser motivation towards their job, or the people will be always motivated, not so competent to finish it on time. So in this combination, it's not just getting the competent people is important, but also keeping them or making them or maintaining them motivated for a longer period of time or throughout our project is also a challenge of every HR manager today, to tell you. To utilize the available human resources effectively, yeah, that is there, to increase to the fullest the employee's job satisfaction and self-actualization. Another important thing, what is job satisfaction? Most of the time the students in your career, you keep on searching for the jobs, searching for the placement, wherein and finally you end up settled down in one particular place. Probably most of the times, out of 90 to in 100%, 90% they settle down in that particular place or whatever the placement that has happened to them. It is because of job satisfaction, and in another 10% I can take it as an exception for no other reasons or without any, what do you call, it becomes they can't escape from that particular situation. As a result, invariably they would have accepted it. But most of the times the job satisfaction to settle down in a particular job or in a particular company definitely matters a lot for every employee. If there is no job satisfaction, the employees won't stay there. So one of the objective of HR is to provide the job satisfaction to everyone as far as possible, as much as possible. And they also have to help them to realize their self-actualization, their limitations, so that they can improve further. To establish and maintain the cordial relations between employees and management. This is another important thing. If there is no cordial relation between the employees and the management, you cannot get the best out of them. You cannot achieve anything, in fact, when it comes to HR especially. So as far as I told you, I think in my previous slides and the videos I have told you, cordial relationship in the workplaces definitely matters a lot. And to reconcile individual and group goals with the organization goals, and also another important thing. Yes, all individual goals should work towards the organization. There should be a reconciliation between the individual goals and the organization goals. They should go hand in hand. They should not be separate from each other. And here in this snapshot, and please look at this chart, in this diagram, we have the 4 divisions. Objectives can be well explained with the help of this. we have societal objectives. A company should look at this. There is a societal objective of HR. There is a functional objective. There is personal objective and organizational objective as a whole. Of course, the organizational objective matters a lot, but anyway, it has the other three objectives also where it cannot ignore. When it comes to societal, we have legal compliances, the benefits, and union management relations. We have to think about it. That is what I told you, the job satisfaction, security, job security and everything comes here. Then functional is nothing but the appraisals, placement and assessment. The assessment, job performance, appraisals, the assessment, the evaluation and the placement definitely has to take place in a proper way, and they should follow the proper legal procedures. And a personal, when it comes to personal, especially relating to employees I can say, employee centric, there we have training and development objective, appraisals and placement and compensation assessment again. We are discussing all these concepts in detail in further sessions and in my upcoming videos. And organizational objectives revolves around the human resource planning, that is HRP. We have selection, training and development, and we have employee relations, appraisals and placement and assessment. You have all these four, wherein the objectives cannot be only relating to personal or cannot be only organizational. It should have, it should give place for all these four different types, as I've discussed in the previous slide. And this is the references I have made. Let's move on to the multiple choice questions. As I've already told you, in every session and in every video, at the end of the session almost, we have, I'm giving you the important MCQs with a right answer, so that you can, at the end of the slide, you will understand that particular concept and you can easily answer this. That is a highlighting part, in fact, I should say. Now let's start the first one. The primary objective of HRM is to get right people for the right job, right resource for the right job, right mission for right job, and none of the above. In the beginning of the slide itself, in the beginning of the session itself, I told you about the objective that is that the right people for the right job at the right time, I said. So the primary objective of HRM is to get right people for the right job, and the answer is yay. Now let's move on to the next one. Personal objective is one of the prime objective of HRM. Definitely, if there is no, as I told you, HRM definitely revolves around people. So there is much scope has to be given for the personal objective. Yes, it is right. The correct answer is D. And I'm moving to the third one. Performance appraisals and placement comes under functional objective of HR manager. Appraisals and placements, both comes under the functional objectives. Yes, it is true. The correct answer is A. And yes, students have come to the final part of this video. That's called session outcome. And here, as I have told you, you have categorized the various objectives of human resource management. We have discussed on that. And you also understand the importance through these objectives and how important the human resource management, because we have kept the very purpose, the objectives of the human resource management will also help us to understand how important it is in the present scenario. So now I'm ending this video by explaining till then, till this session outcome. I have told you, hope this video is helpful to you, and please stay tuned with this RSG Online 2021 for further sessions and further, the conceptual understanding in my upcoming videos. Stay tuned.